Academy. I'm here with Michael D'Amico, my friend and student. Today we're going to show you an arm bar from Scissor side control. Okay, so I'm going to be here in side control. I'm going to switch, lifting up this arm, sitting through. Okay, this foot is going to be out here for base. That way if he tries to bridge me, I'm okay. If my leg's back here and he bridges me, I could go over and he can escape. Okay, so this leg is going to be out. My other leg is going to be knee up. That way if he pushes up this way, push this way towards me, yeah, I have base this way. Okay, from here, I'm also controlling his arm on this side, his armpit. I never want to be around here holding his head. In jiu-jitsu, obviously this is a no-no. Gives the guy a good escape to go to my back. So I'm going to be here, controlling this arm as well. I don't want this guy getting his elbow to the ground so he can escape his hips. So I'm always pulling up, getting my leg under his shoulder. This foot is out, knee up, hand here, and controlling this arm. And I always want to keep my head low. If I'm up like this, a lot of times the guy can bring his arm in, start pushing me away, creating a lot of problems. So I want to keep my body low as well. From here, I'm going to attack with an arm bar, and here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring my left leg around his head and catch it with my hand, the one that's under the armpit. Okay, just like this. So one more time. I'm here. Okay, I'm going to bring my leg around, grab him with my foot, this way. Now from here, I'm going to keep a tight pinch with my left elbow. Okay, this foot remains on the ground. I'm going to use my toes on the ground to push off. And I'm going to come forward, roll on my shoulder back and my elbow, and creating pressure on the elbow, getting the tap. Biggest mistake people make here is when they're here, they'll start leaning back like a regular arm bar, and it gives the guy an opportunity to push up, come up, yeah, and then I miss it. So the key detail here is, once I'm here, I stay very tight. I don't want to stay loose here where this guy can slip his arm out. I want to stay tight. I want to pinch his arm here with my elbow down to my hip, down to my side, my toes on the ground, and then I lift up using my hips against the elbow. My weight is coming forward. Again, if I go back, he can bridge me back. I want my weight and hips going forward, putting pressure on the arm, and get the tap. Okay, one more time. Regular speed, so I'm here. I have scissor side control. Bring the leg around, go right to the arm bar, get the tap. On this side, I'm going to be controlling the armpit. I never want to have the head this way. Gives him a great opportunity to bridge and go to my back. Okay, so I always want to control this armpit. Also, this is here. If he would try to roll me and I didn't have good base to this side, I could always plant my hand. Okay, so I'm keeping this here. I want to be, when I initially have this position, I sit through. My leg is under his shoulder and my weight is on his rib. My leg is going to be a little bit, maybe half an inch off the ground. All my weight's going to be bearing down on him. This foot is going to be out, posted here. In case he tries to bridge me forward, I have base this way. I can keep my base. Also, this leg isn't just resting here. If my leg is resting here, he can push me back and then take me over very easily. Push up, Mike. Yeah, he's going to sit up, throw me back. So I want to have this leg out for this way, this leg with my knee up for base this way. That way if he tries to sit up, I can push back into him. And I'm controlling his right arm, right at the tricep, above the elbow. So if I want to keep this arm here. I do not want him trying to pull his arm down to the ground. Now he can start escaping his hips. So I sit under, keep my weight down, controlling this arm. And when I'm ready to go for the attack, also make sure to keep your head down. If my head is way up, he can push me. Right. Even a lot of times I could bait the guy to go for an Americana here as well. So if I have my head way up like this and he starts coming around with that arm, he's gonna have too much power here. He's gonna be able to push me away. I always want to keep my head low to the ground, this way. Now when I'm ready to go, I'm gonna bring my leg around, catching my foot right by his neck. This is tight here, no space. My foot is on the ground, toes up on the ground. This elbow is gonna pinch down. I'm gonna roll my shoulder back and my hips are gonna come into him, up off the ground, getting the tap. Okay?